Radio.
Blog Talk Radio.
Don't want to do that one, do we? I don't think we want to do that song to start the show. What song do you think we should start? What do you think song should we start with today after what happened the other day?
American Nightmare. It's a minute and a half blast.
All right, let's throw that one on there. What the heck?
All right, then.
Okay. This is the, what band is this?
The Misfits.
The Misfits. We're just allowing you guys to listen into the, to our talk. Like, we know we're on, but we're just acting like we're not.
It's fancy. American Nightmare running scared.
There's a little bit that's kind of rockabilly-ish, actually.
It is.
It's very rockabilly. Very rockabilly. That's very rockabilly. I like it, actually.
For those in the know, it's Glenn Danzig's original band from back in the day.
Oh, really?
It's older than I am. If only that were true, then if only that were true, I'd still be younger than I am.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to What Are They Thinking, which is the radio show that is dedicated to the website unemployedstatesofamerica.com and
.com.
This is Mitch
and this is Eric.
Beautiful Madison. Yeah, not so beautiful Madison here, dude. It was hailing a minute ago. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but what the hell's going on here? That's what President Obama was saying the other night. What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on? Yeah, we missed some of the lyrics of that song, and the reason that I threw it out to you to throw it up there is a lyric in that says something about, she looks so good in red, American Nightmare running scared. And we are now red. Red as the blood. But there is no American Nightmare, brother. I feel good.
Oh, you should.
I do feel good.
You should feel good.
I feel great.
I'm just recovering from the tsunami as I was caught up in it. John and I were caught up in it.
You're recovering from it? I surfed it. I surfed it. I am not taken aback by this.
Well, you're a better man than I am, because I felt like one of those people that were caught up in the tsunami in Thailand, the big tsunami. It was I was swimming against the current, and it wasn't easy. And I have to give, if you're listening out there, John, I hope you're listening out there, John. Kudos to you, my friend, for fighting the good fight and keeping your chin up the other night, because lesser men would have cried openly. Lesser
men like John Boehner?
Wow. See, the difference between
John Boehner... He only cried openly because he was drunk on scotch. Let's be honest. Anybody that has seen that, that knows anything about drinking, you've been sitting around by a guy at a bar and heard that "you're my best friend" nonsense.
Oh,
John Boehner was loaded.
It was.
That man
totally
never met
loaded.
a party he didn't like other than the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I mean, there was no doubt that Chivas was talking, and he's actually had a history of these crying jags. He's had him on the floor of the house.
He's got a history of drinking.
Well. Yeah, I mean, he's like the guy down at the corner of there's the guy sitting by himself down at the end of the bar.
I love you, man.
Yeah. That's what it is. And I with all due respect, I mean, look, we got our asses handed to us the other night. I mean, pretty much. But the interesting part about it is, as bad as we took it in the pants, we didn't lose the Senate. Obama's still the president at last check. And now John Boehner got what he was looking for. He got the gavel. And now let's see what they can do. I'm very interested in seeing what the other side's got.
Now that John Boehner has the gavel, I am willing to take bets that he's going to lose it in the bathroom of some bar. Just saying.
That is almost predictable right there. If he happens to take it with him.
I mean, one of the like head honchos in the design of the iPhone, one of the new iPhones, he got drunk and left the iPhone prototype in a bar somewhere. I'm thinking John Boehner is completely capable of leaving the gavel in a bar.
Do you think he's a martini or a scotch drinker?
Dude, I think he's a drinker of anything that is handed to him, and he can put it in his face.
Okay. Just
what I think. But I would go with the scotch. I would not go with the martinis because that is just a little too girly for a man who has come from the hard-working environs of Ohio, who has done every miserable job there's ever been. Whatever it was that he said. But, your high school championship football player the guy's parents own a bar. That guy drinks whatever comes by him. But,
yeah, I give the guy credit. He did put himself through college. I mean, at least he claims he did. I don't have any.
I give him credit too. It's not often you can find a guy that's got enough balls to pass out checks from the tobacco lobby on the floor of the House. I mean, that is really pushing Washington transparency to its limit. Hey, C-SPAN's got a camera on me. I might as well do this now. I mean, there isn't a whole lot more transparent than doing it in front of C-SPAN now, is it?
The only thing he didn't do was break out a pack of cigarettes and celebrate.
Exactly. But Philip Morris contributed, or Altria contributed most to me, so I need to feature the Marlboros.
Oh God!
But whatever.
But let's be truthful about it. As your favorite politician, Governor Ed Rendell, you love your Ed Rendell. I know
and
that.
By
you
politician,
love your Ed Rendell.
I mean politician.
Right. He said so very well the other evening. Look, it is what it is, and we got to move forward from here. We got to move forward from here, and the question is, what do we do moving forward? And interestingly enough, 10 days away from Congress getting really back to work in a lame duck session, there's been a summit announced. I think it was mentioned today there was a summit announced by the White House and Boehner's office on the 18th of November. They're going to get together and powwow. But there was a report out today. Jobless claims, big time up, jumped 20,000 to, the number is staggering, 457,000. These are first-time claimants. We're moving. Remember, we talked about this not too long ago, that it potentially was going to get worse before it got better, and it looks like that's what's happening. Kohler here in Wisconsin, by the way, Wisconsin now may have the dumbest U.S. senator who's going to be taking office in the new Congress since Alphonse D'Amato, which, by the way, we will be covering Alphonse D'Amato very shortly because we have a surprise for all of our listeners. But maybe Ron Johnson is going to be the new senator. But Kohler, which is a major manufacturer, that's a name that I'm sure you guys recognize out there. Kohler makes faucets and bathtubs and sinks and toilets and all kinds of stuff. They just laid off 500 people today. For those of you not living in a tent,
you will see it on your faucet name.
Yeah, well, they just laid off 500 people at their Sheboygan, Wisconsin manufacturing facility. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you, and to all of you a good night. So the numbers are going to go up here in Wisconsin. A number of these are union guys that they tried to get the union to